Welcome to Just Talking with Rick. I'm Rick Wilson, the owner of the Wilson Practical Defense website and Senior Curriculum Advisor at KBC Self-Defense in Edmonton. We're talking about the plea of self-defense, and again, Mark McYoung is one of the top references. His book in the name of self-defense, I think it's one of the best ones that I've come across. Feel free to message me if you've got some other material. I'd love to look at it. And again, even Mark McYoung says, read other material, talk to lawyers. I'm not a lawyer. This is all just some indications of how to stay on the right side of self-defense, but as I've said before, nothing is guaranteed. Somebody's going to interpret it. As Mark McYoung says, somebody wants somebody to blame when somebody's hurt, and they would like to think they would never have done it, so you must be a bad person, and therefore it couldn't possibly have been self-defense. So the better you can cover it. And what we're talking about today is intent. And I'm going to tell you, you may get asked, how did you know they intended to hurt you? Because they're going to say, I didn't intend to hurt you. Here's a great one, protesters. There are protesters that actually train to lunge with protest signs at cops and back and lunge at them. All of those are threat indicators, and if the police react, they say, I don't know why they reacted, because I had no intention of attacking that person. Someone's in your face like this, right up in there and like that, and you do something and say, well, I never intended to attack you. What I'm going to say is, don't talk about their intent. You actually can't read their minds. You don't know what they're intending. You can't read their mind. I can't say this person intended to attack me. What I can say, their actions, and the actions they took, and the actions they manifested, and the statements they made had me believe that they were going to attack me. He says, I never intended to attack you. Well, I didn't know that. I can't read your mind. I'm not talking about your intent. Somebody says, well, how'd you know they attacked you? His actions led me to believe. Well, that's what you respond with, because that's the truth of it. The truth of it is, their actions led you to believe that they were a threat. You know, somebody swinging a punch at you, pretty clear indication. If he says, well, I was just going to scare you, I was going to stop it there, I didn't mean to hit you. I don't care. I don't care. I'm not even going to address that. I'm not going to say, oh, no, you meant to hit me. No, I'm not going to address that. I'm going to say, listen, you swung your fist at my face, and I had to deal with that action. That's the action I'm dealing with. You're dealing with an action, okay? Not intent. You're dealing with action. Because the actions, what they say and what they do, lead to what you believe. And it comes right back to a talk on what you believed. Okay? The fact that they didn't really intend to hurt you is no different than the fact that they had a replica gun or a BB gun. You didn't know it at the time. You acted on the belief that they were going to hurt you. You acted on the belief that it was a real gun. And those beliefs, if you articulate it properly, you hope can be seen as reasonable. Someone swinging their fist right at your face is a fairly reasonable chance that they were trying to hit you. The fact that they didn't intend to is immaterial. And simply don't address it. Don't address it. Don't respond to it. Correct myself. Not that you don't respond to it. Respond to the fact of their intent with the same thing. These are the actions that made me believe. These are the actions that made me believe. Their intent is immaterial to you. What their actions did caused your belief, caused you to protect yourself. And you need to articulate that those actions caused a reasonable belief. So again, don't deal with their intent, deal with their actions. Actions always speak so much louder than their thoughts. Okay, have a great day.